Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey, welcome back, guys. This is Heather Hope with The Inspired Entrepreneur podcast. Happy Monday to you. Another week ahead, right? Okay, so let's get into this. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than well. Okay, if you want to hear more about money and ease, check out yesterday's podcast. Toward the last few minutes, after I got off the podcast, I was like, me talking like that more often would be very helpful. Like the ease and the flow and the having more money than usual, or having more money, right? Having more abundance, having more things, having a lot more things, a lot more ease, things just happening very nicely. That's pretty good. So today is Monday. Today is, I think, March 8th. Let me jump on my book. March 8th, another Abraham Hicks quote. Let's do this. Let's just dive into this. It's not luck, it's alignment. You're not lucky, you're aligned. Abraham Hicks. Okay. Actually, lately I've been saying I feel lucky. There's nothing wrong with the whole luck thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, because it's a good, positive affirmation. I feel lucky. I am lucky. Like, can you imagine if you change like your identity to a very lucky person or blessed? Like, I do both. Like, blessed. I'm very blessed. Or I feel very blessed. I feel very lucky. Lucky almost feels like the same vibration as gratitude. When they talk about the vibration of gratitude, of like coming, like getting past something or getting over something or getting, you know what I mean? Lucky kind of feels that way too. But I think it's a great thing. Like, instead of saying I'm unlucky, right? I'm unlucky in love, or I'm unlucky in money. Like, I'm so lucky. Like, I win things, or I get things, or I'm in the right place at the right time, right? So anyway, it's not luck, it's alignment. So when I hear people say it's just luck, I'm like, no, it's alignment. It really is. You're in a good place. You're receiving, you're allowing. When you're in alignment, things come to you. So that's why people feel like they're lucky because there's no good reason for it to come. And that's not true. Abraham tells us that we are beyond worthy because we're here. And so I really internalized that. I practice that all the time, of that I'm worthy. I want it just because I want it. Or I want it because I'm worthy. Just for existing, just for being here. You know what I mean? So it's not luck, it's alignment. You're not lucky, you're aligned. Aligned, right? You're happy, you're in a good place, you're receiving, you're allowing. Things are going very well. How's that feel? How's that feel? Things are going good. Going really good. Okay, let me tell you a manifestation story. My internet needs to speed the heck up. Anyway, last week, well, I'm recording this Thursday still, like last week for you guys. I'm doing several at one time. So because I'm on a roll and my internet slowed down, so all I can do is record, which is great. So in the morning, I'll probably be doing a whole lot of work getting these things up. But when the internet's really strong. And this last week, I saw this person posted something about like, as a loan signing agent, mobile notary, that sort of thing. Like, we're an essential worker. Back when COVID hit and everything was shut down, and only essential workers could actually supposedly be driving around out and about. Anyway, so I was like, oh, and somebody said they scheduled their vaccine. I'm like, oh, I wonder about that. I don't know. So I kind of looked into it. This was Monday night. And so I looked into it, and then I discovered, basically, I'll just say, long story short, I discovered that our governor here in Arizona declared that, he was opening up for the next age category and the next category for like basically occupation, right? And when I looked it up, I was kind of like in between. Um, I don't recall now, but I'm not in the age range. My husband is, but he also qualifies for the job that he's qualified for a little while now for his job. And so I just happened to just go through the steps, and I couldn't find any um, testing, spots or appointments down, in the next city, which is 40 miles away. So there was like no appointment. So I just kind of was just kind of, looking into it. No big deal. I was just, informing myself. And I clicked on the right thing and I found appointments as of Thursday at noon or somewhere in there across the street from me, the Safeway that I live across the street from. So I grabbed an appointment. And I literally have not been keeping up with this. I have not looked into it, not once. I'm pro vaccine because of what Abraham says about it. If I didn't follow Abraham, I'd be very neutral about it. Very neutral about, things. About, I don't have strong opinions either way. I just don't. So I'm not a, pro-vaxxer and I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm just like, I don't really care. It really doesn't pertain to me all that much because I'm past all that. You know what I mean? Like, we were vaccinated as kids. My old best friend was never vaccinated her whole life. And I know she's a total anti-vaxxer. She's a total hypochondriac as well. And has a lot of issues, but because of that, right? But you know what I mean? Like, we know the law of attraction. We know how things are. We know we create we're our own reality. We know the rabbit hole you jump down is going to be the rabbit hole that, you're going to kind of attach to and create your reality with. So I try not to jump down too many rabbit holes that could be detrimental, right? I refrain. I don't look up symptoms. I barely looked up symptoms of COVID. I don't want to know. You know what I mean? Because our mind, we can go there. Okay, so long story short, I got my vaccine today. This was Thursday, right? And so what I found out is like it was hard to find appointments, but I found one very easily. I saw something on Facebook. I was interested in it. I looked into it. I found appointments galore. And then I told my husband, and he decided to go ahead and schedule for his. He asked my thoughts on it. And, I'm pro for it, but I'm pro, what do you feel about it? You know what I mean? There's no pressure on my end for him to get it. I'm like, how do you feel about it? Because that is the determining factor. Are you anti-vaccine? No, he's not. He grew up with vaccines. You know what I mean? He's not anti-vax. He doesn't look up things. He doesn't do any of that to, make that claim of all of that. We're not that. So he knows how strongly I feel about things, about all of this. So I know I am a major influence in his life, but I'm always going back to him about whatever you decide will be fine because it's your body. You get to decide, of course, how you feel. If you feel strongly against it, do not get it. You know what I mean? Because that's how it's going to affect you. So he's getting his tomorrow, which is Friday. Anyway, so he easily got an appointment, but I didn't know that it was hard to get appointments. I didn't know any of this. It was just so easy for me to see a post about it, look into it myself, and then I found out that Monday our governor opened those spots up and they started on Thursday, today. So it was like a perfect manifestation. It was a perfect unfolding. It was so easy. And that's what my life has become, so easy, where things just come to me. I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I go and do it. And it's like, oh, that was so easy. That's how life is supposed to be. So, what is today's thing again? Let me go back and read it. It's not luck, it's alignment. You're not lucky, you're aligned. So when I'm in alignment, which is my goal every single day, guys. Because if I'm not in alignment, I might as well just go back to bed. Because there's really no point. You know what I mean? I love my life going really smoothly, and I hope this doesn't come off as like being a certain way. But I'm trying, I'm trying to demonstrate how this feels of, because Abraham tells us that the best way you can help others is show them your own alignment, your own life working. And that's what I've learned. Like, I stopped coaching because it wasn't working, because people learn from experience, not from just somebody telling them. People just didn't listen to me, really. And so now I'm just demonstrating through my own alignment and my own life working well that when I chill the hell out, when I go with the flow, when I have a good time, when I meditate, when I take naps, when I get sleep, when I do the things that I really want to do, when I chill out, when I make the breakfast every morning that I absolutely love. I have pancakes. I have one pancake. It's a high protein pancake from Trader Joe's. I have a big pancake. I have eggs, and I have a banana with syrup every single morning, like 4 or 5 mornings out of the week. I make that for myself every morning because I'm worth it, because I love the breakfast, because it's the only meal I cook for myself. But it's like I do it because I value myself. I'm eating the foods. I eat chocolate all the time, and I'm still losing weight. You know what I mean? Like, I do the things that I really want to do. I eat the things I really want to eat, and I feel good. I'm not restricting myself on anything. Spending, eating, doing the things that I want, I'm not restricting myself at all. And life is becoming easier and easier and easier now. Things are just coming to me. Ideas, things, freaking COVID vaccine appointments that are easy to get. With one of my friends was posting, like, she tried for like 24 hours to get an appointment. We live a town away from each other. She got one, the same place I did. But I think she went through a lot of trouble, a lot, you know what I mean? Like a lot of trying really hard to get an appointment. And me, I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh yeah, because my inner being knows that I value it and that I do want it, and I've been waiting for it. My inner being knows that the governor just announced that it's open for us and that new appointments are going to be on Thursday. So here you go, Heather. Follow this through. And I did. And I got an appointment, and it was the easiest, barely a needle, but anyway. Easiest thing ever. All of it. Everything's becoming so easy. So I want you to know, the more you chill out, the more you take really freaking good care of yourself. Really good care of yourself. Eat the chocolate. Eat the good breakfast. Do the things you want to do. Take the naps. Meditate. Think good thoughts. Think good thoughts about yourself. The more you do that, the more in alignment you are with your broader perspective, and the more things will just come to you. The information that you need for something that you're asking about will come to you so quickly. It's the manifestations are so amazing. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I am going to go to bed soon. That's all I'm going to say. I think my computer's coming around, but I need to go. Have an amazing Monday, guys. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.